You need to be posting a lot more videos every single day to get to the level that you want to with TikTok Shop Affiliate, and here's why. By the way, my name's Tay, and I've done well over 6 figures in profit with TikTok Shop. I do about $15,000 to $20,000 plus per month consistently, month after month after month. Just as a little bit of credibility, so you know that you guys are actually getting your information from somebody that has walked the path that you want to walk, which by the way, I think is super important. So make sure you're careful who you're getting your information from and who you're listening to, because you want it to be somebody that is educated on the topic and has done the thing you want to do. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. And the number one reason that you need to be posting more as a TikTok Shop affiliate isn't because every post is a lottery ticket, right? Yes, and we'll get into that later, but the biggest thing is you need to actually be building skills, right? That's the most important thing. How else are you going to build skills if you're not posting, right? If you're posting 2 videos a day, how quickly are you actually building skills, right? Because you're a bot, right? You don't really know what you're doing. Your videos probably suck, right? You've probably never really done content before. You've never done TikTok Shop before, right? So your videos probably aren't good, which is totally normal. My videos were shit when I first started, right? But what did I do? I posted quantity to help with my quality, right? Quality comes from quantity, right? You get quality from quantity. I preach this and preach this and preach this. The only way to get better with TikTok Shop Affiliate is post more, right? Because you can test more. You can test more concepts, more hooks, more products, more different video structures, right? Different call to actions. You can try so much different stuff, and that is why it is so important to continuously post as much as possible every single day, right? This isn't like a 1 week thing where you just shit out a bunch of posts, right? No, you need to be posting as much as possible every single day, and overall, just up your standard, right? You need to up your non-negotiable posts every single day, because that's what's going to get you to those levels that you want to be. That's what's going to build the discipline, build the focus, and build the actual skills that you need to generate $5,000 a month in commission, $10,000 a month in commission, $20,000 a month in commission. It is building the skills. And I'll touch on that a little bit more later in the video about what you should actually be testing when you're posting this many videos, right? Like, if you're posting, 3, 4, 5 videos a day, I think you should bump it to, 8 to 10, maybe even 12 if you're really about it, right? If you're really about it, maybe even 12, right? 8 to 10, that's when I really started to grow, right? I was posting 5 videos a day back in July, I believe it was, or like August, September. I was posting 5 videos a day. My income tanked. I had an account ban. I was really struggling. And what did I do? I hopped on a coaching call with someone, one. And then secondly, I doubled the amount I was posting. I went from 5 videos a day to 10. And what happened the same month that I doubled my posting? I made $18,000, which was by far my biggest month at the time. It was double what I had done previously. My biggest month at the time was 10K a month, and then boom, first month, double my posting, I made $18,000. And the month after that, I made 20. But back to what I was getting at, the second reason that you need to be posting more as a TikTok Shop affiliate is every post really is a lottery ticket, right? There have been posts that I've posted that I was like, oh, yeah, I made the video, I'm just gonna post it. I wasn't like, oh yeah, this is a banger. It was just a video, and I was like, fuck it, it looks good. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna post it, and it ends up going apeshit viral. It ends up making me literally tens of thousands of dollars, or over 10 grand from one video, right? Those videos, you'd be surprised how many of them actually do well, right? So every single video, yes, it is a lottery ticket, right? You don't want to treat it like that and just start chucking up BS, right? And I'll talk about batch recording it in a minute. I know a lot of top affiliates recommend a batch record. I have a bit of a different opinion on it. But yeah, so every post is a lottery ticket, but you don't want to take that. You want to take that with a bit of a grain of salt, right? That doesn't mean you start posting up bullshit, just low quality videos, right? You want to be posting your best quality videos and getting as creative as you can when you're copying other viral videos as you possibly can. But inevitably, right, every single post is a lottery ticket, and there's lottery tickets that you think might not win that will end up cashing big. So it is important. That's just another reason to post even more. And now I want to talk about what you should be testing when you're posting 7, 8, 9, 10 videos a day, right? There's different things that you should be testing, and it can be something as small as just literally changing the phrase, the phrasing of the hook, or adding a couple words to the hook. That can make such a big difference in a video and give you a whole different audience, a whole different video concept just by changing a couple words in the hook, right? What I would recommend is when you're trying to make 8 to 12 posts, all the bodies for whatever product it is, right? If you're promoting this mouse, all the bodies, like the second half of the video, the body of the video, and the call to action is typically going to be the same, right? Because at the end of the day, this has the same benefits, but what can be different is how you actually get there, right? The hook in the first 10 seconds of the video, how you're generating curiosity, that's what you should be putting 80% of your focus on when you're thinking about these videos to make. And when you're trying to get out 8 to 10 videos a day, it's super important to put majority of your focus in the first 10 seconds of the video, because like I said, that is what's going to change the views, right? Changing the call to action is not going to make a video go from 2,000 views and then recreating it, changing the call to action, that it's not going to, that next video isn't going to get 20K views, 200K views, 2 million views. It's just not, right? The call to action doesn't really mean shit for views, right? It means a lot for conversions, but not views, right? The first 10 seconds is what really will drive your views. And another thing that you need to be testing thing is products, right? If you're newer or you haven't yet crushed with TikTok Shop, you don't know what a winning product is, right? You don't know what a banger product is when you see one. So that's why you're just throwing darts at the dartboard, which is great, right? That's what you should be doing to find out what a winning product actually looks like for you and what your first winning product is actually going to be. But you just need to keep throwing darts at the dartboard and testing different products, right? Don't get stuck up on the same one or two products that ain't making you jack shit money, right? If you want to be making, $5K a month, or let's say, $200 a day, and you're making like 10, then obviously a lot needs to change, right? Because that's $190 difference. That's a big difference in your income, right? So you need to make a big difference in your content to reflect your goals. And one of, if not the biggest focus that you need to have when you're making these videos is just know and just focus on every single video getting better, just being on camera, right? It's so important. So many people struggle with tone, and that's why they inevitably are just kind of shit at TikTok Shop at the moment, right? I'm not, at the moment they're just not the best, and a lot of times it's just because tone and their presentation on camera, it's awkward. Talking to a camera, it's weird. Like even this, like I had to get used to this, right? It wasn't always normal, and same with TikTok. I used to be terrible on camera, and now I consider myself pretty damn good. Like my views or like my results reflect that. And so every single video, try, actually consciously focus on how you're speaking to the camera and how you can get better and how you can make people feel like they're not being insanely just sold, right? Because that's super, super important with TikTok Shop, and that's something that you should really be, like I said, consciously thinking about when you're making these 8 to 10 videos per day is how are you getting better on camera. And if you guys are brand new to TikTok Shop or you've just been doing it for a couple of months and you're not seeing those results that you want to see, I do have a one-on-one mentorship. That's the top link in the description. If you guys want to click that and check it out, everything that I'm going over in this video is all the stuff that I help my one-on-one students implement, as well as all the other videos on my YouTube channel, all this different stuff, the video concepts, the hooks, the account strategies, right? All that different stuff. That's exactly what I help my students implement into their videos and into their accounts so they can make as much money as possible. So click that first link down below in the description if you're interested in working on me, and you can just read some details, and if it ends up being a good fit, you can submit an application and book a call. And another thing I want to touch on, when you're posting 8 to 10 videos a day, a lot of people feel the need to get super batchy with their videos, right? They're just like making damn near this batch recording. It's like where you make damn near the same video. It's just a mirror of each other. You damn near just make the same video. You just re-record it with like a different background, right? That is not good. It's totally okay to, inevitably, I need to stop saying inevitably, but it's totally okay to batch record, but you need to be changing something. Like I said, whether that's a few words in the hook or you're switching stuff around with your videos, right? You need to be changing something. It is so important and something that you need to be doing. Do not just batch record. Do not just get a product and just post 8 fucking videos with talking about the same shit, right? That's not going to get you anywhere. That's not getting you better. That's not increasing your chances of going viral either, right? So really, really focus on not batching. And I wouldn't recommend doing more than 2 to 3 videos for one product in one day, right? Because that's when you just get really batchy. You're running out of ideas. You're not actually getting creative, right? You're just posting probably damn near the same video, right? So I would try and be careful. I typically, for my own accounts, will not post more than 3, I'll say 3 to 4. I personally, for my accounts, do not post more than 3 to 4 videos on the same product per day, because like I said, I feel like that's how I get really batchy. And don't forget that when you are posting this much, a struggle that you are gonna have, a wall that you're gonna run into is just coming up with the creativity, right? You're not gonna be able to find video ideas when you're posting 8 to 10 videos a day. And one quick tip of advice I have is for every viral video that you see that you wanna copy, right? Because you should be copying viral videos, especially as a beginner. For every viral video that you see on your For You page or wherever you find it, the daily virals, whatever that you see, you should be able to get 5 of your own video ideas from that one viral video, right? So for one of your, you see one viral video, right? For your recreations of it, one of them should just be a 1-to-1 copy. It should just be a 1-to-1 copy. And then for a second and third video, right, you can change the hook in the first 10 seconds of the video and then leave the body the same. And then for a 4th and 5th video idea, you leave the hook the same and then you change the body, right? You see what I'm saying? So that's how you can get 5 different video ideas for yourself, for you to post based off of one viral video that you see, and that'll really, really help you not run out of viral video ideas. And I know that this might sound like a lot, right? We're talking 8 to 10 videos a day, like, oh my God, like it's gonna take like 20 minutes per video, that's like 3 or 4 hours. Just keep in mind that if anybody could just lay in bed, like literally lay in bed, you can lay in bed while making these videos, honestly, for a lot of the videos. If anybody could just lay in bed and work an hour, 2 hours a day and make 5, 10K a month and like replace their income from their job, everybody on the face of the planet would be doing it, right? It's not easy. It takes a lot of work. You really got to hone in on your skills in order to get to that level that you want to get to, but it is insanely possible, right? It does take multiple hours every single day, no matter if you're working a job, no matter if you're in school, right? No matter if you have, somebody else in your family that you need to take care of, the hours do need to be put in every single day. And I did this myself, right? I'll never tell you guys or give advice to you guys to do something that I haven't done, right? I was in school from literally, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and I was still cranking out my videos as much as I possibly can. And I was going to the gym, right? And I was still posting this many videos because I knew where I wanted to get to and I wasn't going to let anything stop it, right? So I don't want to get too corny. That's just not really my vibe. But for a little like motivation or whatever, right? It does take a lot of work. Otherwise, everybody on the face of the planet will be doing it. But one thing I can promise you is that it is 1000% worth it, right? Because it all comes at once. For a couple of months, you might be working 4 or 5 hours a day and you're not making any money. And then I promise you, like that, your first 10K month, like that, your first 20K month. And then you're just 10K month, 10K month, 10K month. And all the hours that you were putting in before that you inevitably weren't getting paid for, you end up getting paid for 10 times over, right? It just comes later, right? You're gonna go like this. You're gonna be working just as hard, and then all of a sudden, boom, and you're still working the same that you've always worked, but now all of a sudden you have the skills and you're actually getting paid what you should be, right? So just stay on that grind, just a little motivation. Don't ever give up on it. No matter how many videos you're posting or how hard you're working, you will get paid for the work that you're putting in now. So just as a little recap, it is so important to be posting more videos. I take it easy on my students and stuff. I tell them, you don't have to post that much. Nah. Post as much as you possibly can, right? You need to be disciplined on yourself. You need to have your non-negotiable videos every single day, right? So post, 8 to 12 videos, 7 to 12 videos a day, right? Copy viral videos. Don't batch record, right? Don't batch record and not actually build skills. Make sure you're always testing something to see what's going to work for you. And you will increase your chances of making money tenfold, right? Always, always, always be testing and trying something new, y'all. And like I mentioned before, you guys, I do have a one-on-one mentorship program that if you guys want to check out and just read about the details, I have a little video link down below. It's the top link in the description. You can click that, watch that little video that's there. And if you guys feel like it's a good fit or it's something that you want to hear more about, you can submit an application and then, you can book a call and we can hop on a call and just talk about if it's the right fit for you. But like I said, y'all, these are all the different strategies that I help my students implement and, scale to $300 a day, $400 a day consistently. That's something that I help my students do all the time. And you'll see some of those results in that first link in the description if you guys want to go click that. So I appreciate you guys tapping in, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube, like the video. This is just where I yap, super in-depth, niche down videos just about TikTok Shop. I try to give as much sauce as I possibly can. So I appreciate y'all tapping in, y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.